they come forward to do this one, I want each and every one of you to participate wholeheartedly into this one. So may I welcome the team led by Dr. Riddhi amidst us.
Good afternoon, children. Is that all? Good afternoon, Scudder. That's much better. Do you know what we are going to do here? Any idea what Zumba is? It's a Latin dance. You know what Bharatanatyam is to our Tamil Nadu? Same way, Zumba is the dance for the South Americans. Okay? At the outset, let me thank your dear principal, Mrs. Renita, for her wholehearted support in this program. Whenever we come with new ideas or suggestions, ma'am is always there to back us up. Hands off to you, ma'am, and all the teaching and not teaching staff of Scudder School. A very quick introduction of the CMC team who has come here today to be with you. We have Dr. Riddhi. He's just become a first-time father last week. Please put your hands together, Dr. Riddhi. We have our senior most diabetic educator, Mrs. Ruth Daniel, very energetic and bubbly. We have the pretty, the shy Bengali nurse, Sahana. We have a very hardworking Mr. Perfection, Dr. Shajit Anup, and myself, Minnie Joseph. I'd like to introduce the stars of today. You're all familiar with Mr. Platini and Sunita. They will be leading the Zumba session. They are professional dance instructors, and I urge you children to do exactly what they say, okay? So, I forgot the most important guest, the chief guest. Oh, it's you, the Scudder children. 6th standard, 7th standard, 8th standard. On a count of 3, the 6th, 7th and 8th. Can you give us a high five? Yes? Okay. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. I didn't hear that. 1, 2, 3. High five. Very good. Excellent. 9, 10, 11, 12. Are you here? Oh, they are the participants. Very quiet. Okay, on the count of 3. Can you say move it? Okay. 1. I think you can do better than your juniors. 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3. You can do better. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Okay. So now are you ready for the action-packed Zumba session? Before we get started, I would invite Dr. Riddhi to tell you the reason why we are doing Zumba in your school. Thank you.
Thanks. Big hand for Dr. Minnie as well for that wonderful introduction. She is the person in charge of making sure that everyone in our department eats healthy and good food. She is our nutritionist in charge. So, yeah, my newborn son for the last 7 days has been teaching me Zumba, Bharatanatyam and everything in between. So I do have an idea of dance right now. I can see a sea of blue, orange, red and green in front of me. The superheroes on my left and the superwomen on my right. So are all of you ready to do some Zumba? Louder. Okay, I think Principal Ma'am will excuse you for that sound. So the reason why we are doing Zumba, for that matter, the reason why we do any form of exercise is to stay healthy, and beyond that, our main aim is to fight diabetes. I think all of you have heard or know about the disease. It's a disease where your blood sugars tend to go up, and today we find that more and more young children, young people across the world are being affected by this disease. Sadly, unlike your Spider-Man and Iron Man, we don't have a superhero to deal with this disease. So we want all of you to become superheroes and superwomen, all of you to fight this disease, and the only way we can fight this disease is by eating healthy diet and exercising. A good period of exercise for at least half an hour to 45 minutes a day can help you burn all the extra calories that are there and stay fit. That is very important. And I would also add that it's not only the children, but I can see a lot of teachers sitting comfortably in your chairs. Well, ma'am, this is not the time to take rest. You have to take an active participation in this as well. I cannot imagine my school giving me an hour to dance. During my entire childhood, I did not have that luxury. I really appreciate the effort shown by the school authorities in taking up this very innovative and nice decision. It's a fun way of promoting exercise, and this is, I feel, the way forward to fight this disease of diabetes. However, I know I am boring you with this talk of diabetes. That's what doctors usually tend to do. I would now pass on the baton to our two very distinguished people who are going to make you dance to the tune. So once more, are we ready? Louder. Thank you.
So before we start, I'll just introduce, we've already been introduced, but anyways. So he is a professional dancer, Mr. Platney, and he owns a dance school in Vellore. So what we're going to do today is make you all dance, and the teachers also. It's not kids Zumba, it is just Zumba. And basically, Zumba is just fitness through dance. So it's a very innovative and a very non-monotonous way of getting fit. So it's very easy to follow. He'll tell you what to do, and I hope you have fun.
Hi, can you all stand up? Because you're gonna dance. When I wave my left, you're supposed to wave what? Which hand? Yeah, your right hand. My left is your right. Yeah? And when I move, supposed to move this side. Clear? Fine. We'll start with a small exercise, small stretch, and then we'll start dancing.
Right hand in the air, left hand in the air. Everybody in the air, let's go. In the air, right hand in the air, left hand in the air. Everybody in the air, let's go. In the air, slide to. Right hand in the air, left hand in the air. Everybody in the air, let's go. In the air, right hand in the air, left hand in the air. Everybody in the air, let's go. In the air, slide to the right, right, slide to the left, left, slide to the front, front. Bring it back, back, slide to the right.
Yeah, baby. Ok. Y este tema va para todas las mamis
want to see everybody get into a little freestyle. So on the count of 3, let's get into it. Ready? 1, 2, 3, let's go. Freestyle, 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 freestyle. Let's go. Right hand in the air, left hand in the air. Everybody in the air. Let's go. In the air. Right hand in the air, left hand in the air. Everybody in the air. Let's go. In the air. Slide to the right, right. Slide to the left, left. Slide to the front, front. Bring it back, back. Slide to the right, right. Slide to the left, left. Slide to the front, front. Bring it back, back. Okay, you guys got it last time, but we're gonna switch it up just a little bit. Same instructions, dance and stop, but we're gonna make it a little bit different. You guys ready? Follow me. Dance, dance, stop. Dance, 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 stop. Dance, stop, dance, stop, dance, dance, stop. Tick tock, tick tock. Dance, 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 dance. All right, here we go again. About to get into the freestyle section one more time. You guys ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, let's go. Freestyle, 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 freestyle. Let's go. 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 Go.
Yeah. Alongside the girl. Wrecking Street, Los Santa Fan. Cha. Come on. I said, follow. Cha. Yow, 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 yow. Yow, 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 yow. Yeah. Me and my soldier, them here to stay. We're here to stay. You can't move my army, no, no, no way. Hey, hey. No way, no way. Anybody wants to don't test my light. Raising the volume, won't overtake us. Me and my soldier, them here, we're here to stay. Hey, hey. Come on! Anybody want some your wrist, we let go. We stand strong, we don't make silly go. Come on, not a mess, we're straight there with you. Look at them, never bring this to you. And it's the wrong song, then you will get sued. Come we are taking to you. If I now conquer, but we will rule. Come on! Me and my soldier, them here to stay. You can't move my army, no, no, no way. Hey, hey. Anybody wants to don't test my light. Raising the volume, won't overtake us. Me and my soldier, them here, we're here to stay. Hey, hey.
ਸੋਹਣੀ ਕੁੜੀ ਦਾ ਨਰਮ ਕਾਲ ਦਾ ਹੈ ਨੀ ਹੈ ਨਰਮ ਕਾਲ ਦਾ ਤੜਕੇ ਫੁੱਲਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਸੋਹਣੀ ਕੁੜੀ ਦਾ ਨਰਮ ਕਾਲ ਦਾ ਤੜਕੇ ਸੋਹਣੀ ਕੁੜੀ ਦਾ ਨਰਮ ਕਾਲ ਦਾ ਹੈ ਨੀ ਹੈ ਨਰਮ ਕਾਲ ਦਾ ਤੜਕੇ ਫੁੱਲਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਸੋਹਣੀ ਕੁੜੀ ਦਾ ਨਰਮ ਕਾਲ ਦਾ ਤੜਕੇ
Hope you all enjoyed. And that was the last song. It was nice dancing with you. Thank you all.
Good evening to all. I'm sure we had an electrifying performance by Mr. Platini. Mr. Platini, we give a big cheer to you. At this point of time, I'd like to thank the management and the principal of Scudder School for introducing such innovative methods of improving physical activity which would otherwise be a boredom exercise for all of us. It was truly electrifying both physically and mentally, and I hope we'll all cherish these memories for many more days to come. At this point of time, I really want to thank the media who has been with us, taking notes of the events and who are going to bring to us in the papers in the next few days. And also, I need to mention a point of gratitude to the Department of Endocrinology for thinking on this in a long time, and Ms. Mini, thanks for you. So once again, I want to thank all of you for being with us and making the evening enjoyable. And most importantly, after this event, you have some refreshments. Please enjoy the refreshments and try to keep the place clean. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, children, thank you. Now I would like to, one of our students, George Paul, is going to just give a talk about how important these things are.
Okay. Well, good evening everyone. Now, you all enjoyed that performance, right? Doesn't sound like you enjoyed it. You all enjoyed that performance, right? Oh yeah, that's more like it. Well, unfortunately the fun and games are over, and I'm here to deliver a serious talk on the importance of exercise and why we should do it. Now, to begin with, I'd like to ask you all a very simple question. How many of you have seen the first Captain America movie? Wow, it's a lot of people. Okay, so then you know who Steve Rogers is, right? Well, he's Captain America. Now, how many of you think that Steve Rogers looked better after he took the super serum and became all strong and muscular? How many of you think he looked better after he became Captain America? Okay. Well, for those of you who raised your hands, I completely agree with you. Now, in the movie, all he had to do was take a super serum and blam. Men want to be like him, women want to be with him. He was super cool. But in reality, that's not what happened. You see, the actor, Chris Evans, he had to spend around 3 months doing something very important. And we all know what that thing was. Exercise. So coming to my first point about exercise, the reason we should exercise is because it helps us get into shape. Now, some of you out there might be thinking that round is a shape, and for those of you with spherical bodies, you'd be right, you are technically in shape. But come on, is that really the shape you want to be in? Now, maybe you don't want to exercise just to get into shape. don't worry, there's plenty of other reasons why you should exercise. For example, if you exercise, you're at 50% less risk of getting a cardiovascular disease. In addition, you're at 50% less risk of developing a degenerative mental disorder like Alzheimer's. But maybe that's not enough. Well, you see, exercise is also good for preventing osteoporosis, for arthritis, for many disabilities in old age. Now, a question might be coming to you. You see, almost in a year, Ranita ma'am will always scold us for some reason or the other because we've caused a disturbance or we've broken something. So obviously I can say that Scudderites are very active children. So why exercise if we're young, fit and healthy? Well, the reason we have to exercise at such a young age is so that we make it into a habit. You see, when we become older, it's much harder to lose fat. See, our body and fat, they've been together for so long, they're really good friends then. It's hard to separate them. Which is why we have to get rid of all the excess fat and obesity now at a young age. So now I've told you a lot of reasons to exercise. One, to get in shape. Two, to get less risk of diseases. But another thing is, exercise actually helps you feel better. It gives you more confidence. It improves your self-esteem. Now, I have a question for you all. How many of you have come back from a PT period, sat in class under the fan, and felt very satisfied or happy? How many of you? I think that's the whole school. Wow. Well, the reason is your body craves physical activity. And when you've done physical activity, your mind rewards you by giving out dopamine and endorphins. These are the feel-good hormones. So doing exercise, your body feels happier. So now, I know you're all waiting to get out, so I won't take much longer than this. I just like you all to remember that doing these exercises, whether we going to the gym or maybe running or even dancing, don't just do it now and stop for the rest of your life. Keep it with you. Make it a habit. Keep it in your heart. So to end, I'd just like to say one thing. Exercise is good for you. It keeps you healthy, strong and true.
Okay, I take this opportunity to thank Platini and Sunita for being with us this evening. And we really had a very nice time with you. And I'm sure some of the children now will do any type of dance for any song. Okay, you have put in all the type of dances together. Thank you so much for making us very active during this IHA. And I must thank the Department of Endocrinology for choosing Scudder School to do this project. And thank you all for being here with us and choosing this particular activity for us. Children, we always see that our eyes are on the canteen after the school gets over. Okay? I would like you to think about there is a ground also there for you to run around and play and be more active. Okay? So we should be doing exercise. I don't know, I was also standing here trying to do maximum possible whatever was there. Of course, my age, I have my own limitations, but I could see you all enjoyed it really much, and I could see several of the teachers also participated. Thank you all children, thank you teachers for participating this evening. Okay, there's a very healthy snack arranged by the Department of Endocrinology. I thank them for that first of all. Now, we have seen food, we have eaten food, yes. May I request you to go with your class teacher, class by class.